Today we are going to be making a cardboard loom. Now what's great about these is they're super easy to make and use, and you can make these awesome bracelets in the end. So let's get started. Alright, so these are the materials you're going to need. You need some cardboard. I like the 1-ply cardboard, or you can use sort of like a hard cereal box that's just like this. And then you're going to need scissors, a pencil, some sort of marker. I like having a permanent marker, and 2 types of string yarn or whatever you have around. The one other thing you need is something to trace a circle with, so I'm going to use this bowl and trace my circle. Alright, so now you're going to cut out your cardboard. So it's good to have not too much cardboard when you're cutting out the circle. And sometimes I like to cut it off on the side like this, so I can cut off a chunk of it, because that way it's just easier to cut. And I use this part of the scissors, not the end, because I find it gives me a better cut around. Next, you're going to want to figure out where the middle is and make a hole. The next step is to make your cut. So I like to do one on the side and then flip it over and then do it across. And then do that on the other side, so you're trying to make it, these lines be straight, and then you're going to do a cut here. And then you do a cut in the middle, and you just keep on dividing things in half. So between these two, you're going to divide it in half, and then divide those two in half. And if you do that for all of them, it'll be even around. Okay, so there's one more part of my loom. I like to have arrows going around the loom, so it reminds me which direction that I'm doing it in. So pick away. Just do arrows kind of going in a circle like that. Okay, so your next job is to put your string in. So what you want to do is take both ends, have them at the same place, and then take out your string to have as long as a span as you can. Then what you're going to do is cut it there and then match those ones and pull the string to be the same length again. And then you're going to cut the end there to match. At this point, you have 4 pieces of string. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2 of each color. And so what you're going to do is it's going to be doubled up in the middle here. So line those up so that you have 8 pieces of string, but they're connected up here. Okay, so where it's connected, you're going to go to where the hole is and put those pieces of string through your hole. And then pull it out the other side. This part's a little tricky, but you don't really want the hole to be much bigger because it will affect your ability to use your loom. And then on this side, you pull it out and you tie a knot. Tie the knot kind of just with enough distance to finish off the bracelet later. And then pull that so that it's tight with the loom. Alright, so the next step is to place the string. So what you're going to do is have 2 of the same colored pieces of string right beside each other, and then 2 of the same pieces on the other side of the loom. So they're across from each other. The next thing you'll do is put 2 pieces of the second color like that, and then 2 pieces over here so that they're evenly distributed and there's only one little tag in between, right? It's this one and then the next one that they're connected. Congratulations, now you've made your loom. You might need to learn how to use it. So you this is your left hand and this is your right hand. You cannot make an L with this hand, but you can with this one. So with your left hand, you're going to pick one of the colors. I'm going to pick the neutral color here, and you're going to pick up the left side and you're going to put it on the left side of those things and transfer the loom into your left hand. And you're going to take the right and bring it down to the right side of the string. And then you're going to follow your arrow and go this way to the next yarn. You're going to do the same thing, left up, stay on the left, right down, stay on the right. Then you're going to move it over. Left up, stay on the left, right down, stay on the right. Now along the way, it's important to not let your strings below get tangled. So you kind of need to run your fingers through them once in a while to make sure that doesn't happen. Now, I just kind of took a break. Now, how would I know which one I should do next? Do you see this red here, how it's on top? That means the red went last, and now I need to do my neutral color. And if you keep going, you're gonna have one of these. Alright, so I paused and did a little bit, and see how you can just see a little bit so far? You just have to keep going and it keeps on growing. Alright, so I told you my trick for what to do when you've stopped and you have it all like this, but my other trick is you can leave one up so that you know where to start next. So in this case, I would start by doing the tan color, coming back down from right to right. And as you can see, I'm continuing to make mine. So once you get used to it, you can actually go pretty fast. But first learn how to do it and then practice going fast. And then you check that these are untangled a lot too, that's important. Alright, so as you can see, it's getting pretty long already. And sometimes this pops up a little bit from here and you just pull it down again. Alright, so let's talk a little bit about problem solving when you're doing this. So if you ever find that your loom doesn't look like this, say there's a bunch of reds over here, or these got all messed up, something already changed about your pattern anyways, so at that point, just take all the string off and reset it back in the right spot, okay? So that you have the two colors on opposite sides and have that kind of 90-degree angle happening, okay? And with these ones, I would probably move these ones a little bit over here. So if it looks strange, reset it so it looks the way that it should. Alright, so I often get asked when I'm helping kids with these, how long can they go for? Well, you can go as long as you have string that can go past one of these little notches, and then it kind of depends how long you want it. This particular rope is long enough to go around my wrist twice, and maybe I don't want that. Maybe I only want it to go around my wrist once. Alright, so I actually just shortened my string so I could show you something. So this is kind of getting close to the end of when I can do it, but I can still do it for a little bit longer as long as these strings can go past here. But as soon as you're getting to the point where you can't, like that one's so close to the edge, you're going to want to wrap it up. So what you do is you look at your middle part there, and you notice that the neutral color is the top one. So you're going to take off all of the red ones while it's still on your loom, and you're going to tie these two ends in a knot. And then while it's still on your loom, take off these ones. Well, obviously it's coming apart from the loom now. You're going to take off these ones and then tie these ones in a knot as well. And then you can pull this off your loom. It might be a little thick, okay? So this one I made a little bit of a shorter one because I wanted to show you guys, but it could still almost be a bracelet for a small wrist. But the length of string I showed you originally was to make something like this. So I hope you have so much fun making these looms, and we'll see you next time.